Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gaming with a Dad. I'm the dad, Steve.
Who?
This is Zach, the gamer.
You use that controller, Steve.
Thanks everybody for watching. I had a raid earlier where I brought in a gun that probably didn't have any business bringing in on their first raid of the day. And got almost out. The final engagement, we're like, hey, okay, well, you know what, we might as well loot the rest of this room or the rest of this building. We might as well go to the third floor. There's two guys sitting on the third floor, and as soon as we peek the corner, we both died.
Right, they're waiting for you.
And so there's like different gear. Like you can put like TACCOM headsets on that make it so you can hear things way better. And we both had them on, and those guys literally sat still the entire time we were looting, 15 minutes. And until we got up there, they hadn't moved. And then I crest the corner first, didn't get shot. Arx comes around the corner, gets lit up, dies, and then I engaged the other guy, or the one guy that I saw. I was like, all right, whatever, it's just one guy. I threw a grenade at him and pushed him, and then I got shot in the back as I was pushing his door because he had a friend behind us.
How long did you and Arx play today?
An hour and a half.
Oh, okay.
I spent a good amount of time today just like bartering items on the auction house.
I feel like we're nearing the end of this game or something. Maybe not.
They were nearing the end of this section. We haven't even done. We've only done 1 or 2 vaults, I think. Hey, we have electricity, I think. Yeah, I don't know. There's just like the first time I played Tarkov, because I've had the game for over a year. The first like grouping of the times that I played it, ammo box is back up, by the way. I didn't want to use any of my good assault rifles, right? I was like, I don't want to lose this stuff. Like, why would you want to lose the stuff that you worked hard to get, right? And now it's just like, hey, if I don't use this, then what the hell's the point?
Right.
So now I just go in and use whatever. I just don't care.
And just throw it all to...
Throw it all to the wind.
Makes the most sense, dude. Why can't I sell anything? What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. I'm selling all my stuff.
What button do you hit to sell? Oh my God.
I'm just left clicking.
No, it's not letting me do it. I can only shop, apparently.
Okay, so hit shop, and then click the little bag at the top to sell.
Let's get rid of some of this crap.
I don't know. There's something about Tarkov that's incredible, and I'm getting better at it too. And I haven't gotten like better at a game in a while. Right? I usually play things that are just like right in the same vein. So I'm like, all right, whatever. But no, I'm like getting better at Tarkov.
When did the tournament start again? I know you tell me every week, but I'm like just trying to keep
Call of Duty?
Yeah.
I'm not telling you anymore. Look it up.
Come on, man.
They start in January.
You would not be a good parole officer.
No, and they're not tournaments. It's a season.
Not season.
All right, get a car. Let's go. We're going to do a shortcut here. Cool.
Yeah, I wasn't disappointed with The Witcher, dude. But I went in with very low expectations. But, you know, for a second there, I felt kind of good because I was like, oh, man, this would be the first video game IP that does well. And I was like, oh, wait, this was a book first.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, you're right. It was a book.
And I wanted that. I wanted that for all the gamers, you know? The revenge for the Mario Brothers movie.
Oh, my God. You know, if Amazon does this Halo movie like they say they're going to, I don't see how it could be that bad. I do see how it could be that bad.
I was like, man, I can see how that could go terribly wrong.
Yeah, but Halo, I think, is a very good franchise to have a game or to have a movie. Sorry, it already has a game.
Absolutely.
It's based off of a game.
You would think they would. Somebody, I know they were thinking about doing it before, but Gears of War is primed for some type of HBO show, right? Don't you think?
Yeah. Have you ever watched someone's uploaded all the cinematics like back to back? If you watch those, it's like a movie. It's pretty good. Halo 2.
Oh yeah. I watched all the cinematics to I forgot what game it was. Not Halo.
Devil May Cry?
Yeah, no, I lived that. That shit was amazing. It was so bad, it was amazing. That's all I can say. It was like everyone's worst anime ever.
Well, so just anime.
Why do you hate anime so much? Did something happen when you were a kid?
Don't like it. I just can't get into it.
What do you got down here? What is that? Nope. Show me.
What?
No, I'm looking at that thing that you just threw out. It says show me.
Oh, shoot me.
Oh, does it say shoot me?
Yeah.
I gotta get glasses, man.
Yeah, you really do. All right, look at it this way. I did get new glasses this year, actually.
Oh, I heard about the adventure at the car dealership.
Oh man, I saved Shane.
What happened?
Did Shane tell you as valiantly as I would have told it?
He told me that there was like a lot of tomfoolery going on, like, and they basically sold the car underneath him because he was doing good calculations on the numbers.
Well, hold on. I was doing the calculations.
Well, he didn't give credit to anyone, right? He just said the calculations were being done, so it's not like he took it away from me.
What about this overhead?
Seems like it if I wasn't directly named. So basically, say like, we'll do rough numbers here. It was so the car online was 13,000. The car in person was 18,000 for the same car. So they were going to honor the online price, obviously. We're going to get it for 13,000. They offered to buy his car for 3, right? So now we're at 10,000. And it was a 60-month 3.49% loan. Not bad. Like, that's actually a really good percent, right? So I did the calculation at $182 a month. So it was $180 a month. So I was like, okay, cool. So tax for where we live on a $10,000 would be $812.50, something like that, right? So like you add another $800 to it, add another $400 for whatever the dealer fees are or whatever. That's an extra $1,200. So now the loan is for now $11,200. And I just did quick math on that. I'm like, all right, it's another $20 on the loan a month. So now we're at like $202 a month. And they're like, okay, cool. We're going to sign up for a loan that's $286 a month for 72 months.
Eesh.
And I'm like, that's an extra $5,000. Like, where is this money coming from? Where is this extra $5,000 coming from? I'm like, and they're like, kind of like the guy left to go get the sales manager and he didn't come back. He like circled $4,650. I'm like, okay, that's how much you're adding on here. I need to see what essentially would be the final invoice without us committing to paying anything. And they're like, well, I can't really do that. I'm like, okay, well then don't put tax on it because I already know the tax is going to be this much money. I need you to go get how much the car is going to be, what you're going to charge us, what you're going to give us for the car, and then I need to see that number, and then I will divide it by 60 and add 3.49% compounding. And the guy comes back, and then the sales manager comes out like, oh, sold the car.
Yeah, that's a dick move, man. I'm sorry.
And I'm like, okay, but where's this math coming from? So I just wanted to know, hey,
where the hell
where
are
is this
you,
extra $5,000 coming from? I'm up here.
Where is up here?
Where did you go? Where did you go?
Oh, I think I see where you went. Whatever.
Where did you go? You're not even close. So
You know they didn't sell that car, right?
yeah, no, I know. Oh, I know. I was asking too many questions. So I just wanted to know. I was just like, listen, tell me where this comes from. Tell me where this extra money comes from. I want to see a commitment on paper for this much money. And that's what it should be, because this is the math that I'm doing. And they're like, oh, we'll do 280 at 60 months. I'm like, no. Still an extra $2,000 or $3,000 on that. Like, where is this coming from?
That was just to line their profits and the commission,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
That's insane. I'm kind of sitting here razzle-dazzled about a game, but also just thinking about that type of interaction and just being so happy that, shout out to my boy Johnny Barajas, showed us our Mazda 3 for not taking advantage of us. And also shout out to my wife, because she wasn't taking no shit. She's been buying cars her whole life, and I was like, man, I know nothing about haggling. I'm like, sold!
I didn't want to haggle. We were like, literally, like, we were fine with the price. Like, didn't even want to discuss it at all. When the guy offered Shane $3,000 for his car, we're like, cool, done. This pretty much sells it. Now we need to see some numbers of what you want to do a month. And the guy was like, all right, well, if you finance it for 60 months, it's 3.49%. Okay. Then I quickly do math and go, this is how much it's going to be a month. Okay, sounds good. And the guy comes back, he goes, oh, we're targeting $286 a month. And I'm like, you're targeting what a month? Like, I need to see this broken down on paper. And then he was like, you need to see what? I'm like, I need to see it broken down on paper. Where are you getting this number from? And he comes back with some like sheet. He's like, oh, well, you're going to be saving this much money. And I'm like, that's not what I asked. Like, I could do that math in my head. Where is the breakdown of why it's going to cost an extra, like, I don't know, $5,000 or whatever? I'm like, this is a 22, or no, sorry. It was like almost double. It was like a $22,000 loan. I'm like, why is it going to cost this much extra? And he could not give me an answer.